these are my most worn perfumes in November. Let me start with the tiniest one that was such a big surprise. This is Tonka by Solinotes. I do not know where I heard about this brand, but they're based around one perfume note, each of them. But I do have other notes. It's just that it's about the Tonka. Did I say this is Tonka? Yeah. So this is about the Tonka bean, but it has more notes in it. So this is sweet and creamy, gourmand, spicy and powdery, with top notes of mandarin orange, blossom, balsamic notes, petit grain, heart notes of Tonka bean, tolu balm and vanilla, and base notes of amber, musk and vanilla. And this I wore to the gym. I'm Sporty Spice now, you know. I got a membership just now, and this was the one I brought in my gym bag because it's just so tiny, and I thought, let's just try it out. And I loved it. It's such an easy to wear fragrance for fall and winter time. You do have to like something that smells like Lost Cherry, basically, by Tom Ford. If you like scents like that, it's gonna smell similar. It has this cherry-like thing going on, a little bit like almond, like bitter almonds as well, marzipan, because it's very sweet as well, but it's not too heavy. I don't know if it's maybe the musk that gives it this airiness, but it's not too heavy and thick and sticky. Still, it remains fruity and it has this sweetness going on. So it's just very easy to wear, as I said, and it's not very expensive. It doesn't look expensive as well, but I don't mind. And it's actually like very substantial if you look at it like that. And as I said, I have it in my gym bag, so it gets tossed around a lot and it's still going strong. Then something similar is Hypnotic Vanilla by Zara, which is a dupe for Hypnotic Poison by Dior, or let me say it's inspired by it because it's not exactly like it. And I told you I don't really enjoy Hypnotic Poison too much. And this one, whoa, oh my God, I like a lot more. So this is quite sexy. I think the Dior one has almonds in here. This does not, but you do get this almondy thing. I don't know if it's maybe the heliotrope giving me that and the apricot blossom, but it's definitely sweet and creamy and you get something sexy. And I think it's the florals. There's jasmine and, as I said, apricot blossom and hawthorn, heliotrope. So it is a floral vanilla scent with some powderiness, but the powder doesn't dominate the fragrance. It's just there. I don't know. It's not something I can wear every single day because, as I said, it is quite sexy, but still not as deep and alluring as Hypnotic Poison. It remains quite everyday friendly, if you ask me. And the next one was not on my perfume tray. The other ones were, but you're gonna love. This is Supreme Vanilla, and I don't know if you can see, but this is empty. Yep, I told you. It was a love-hate relationship from the get-go. I smelled something like a sexy, sticky, deep vanilla, and then this very rank, very weird note. And then I wanted to test it out more because so many people love this fragrance. So I tested it out more and more and more. And one day I tested it on my hand and I couldn't really smell this strange note. It was just in the background, making it a little bit more interesting, edgy, just a smidge challenging, but mostly it smelled to me on my skin that day like a beautiful, sweet, thick, quite dark vanilla, and I loved it. And from that day on, I think I wore this almost every day. And you know I have a big collection, so to have an empty bottle of any perfume is crazy. So this one's empty. I got a new one and I don't know what to say. It's just To me, it's so funny because perfume is so fun. It can change on your skin and preferences can change. Also, if the perfume is macerating, it changes a lot as well. And I don't know, I just like it a lot now. It's weird for me to say that because it smelled so strange to me in the first place. And I still, if I smell it like that, I can still smell this note. And it's like, what? But on my skin, I don't get it anymore. And what I love about this is it's a great base. A lot of people say it reminds them of Kayali's vanilla perfume. I don't think so, but I use it in the same way because for me, it is a perfect base layer to combine with so many perfumes. It makes them a little bit more sweet and seductive. Everyone that smelled this said, "What are you wearing? You smell amazing." It's a compliment magnet. And also, as I said, makes the performance of all of my perfumes stronger and better. Yeah, I got a new one. Speaking of Zara perfumes, just quickly, and I think I will now put it in my perfume archive because I don't want to tell you about this over and over again, but I like it so much. This is Majestic Green by Zara, and this has been discontinued. It has been released this year. It has been discontinued this year. So I don't know what's going on, but this is the perfect scent. It's just so cozy. It's unisex. It's from the men's selection. To me, it smells powdery and floral and like sweet and creamy and fresh, and it's just so cocooning and beautiful. Love to smell it on myself, love to smell it on my husband, and I'm really sad that they discontinued it. Another perfume from my perfume tray, and I have to tell you, I'm so happy that I wore so many of the perfumes on the tray and not branched out to all of the other perfumes. I stuck to the tray and I'm so happy about that. Someone asked me like, I have so many perfumes, how do you do it? How do you wear all of your perfumes? And to me, the thing with the perfume trays is that I have every single month, mostly different perfumes that I want to focus on that month. And if I want to wear something else, of course I can do. But with this tray, I have the opportunity to see all of the perfumes for the month, and I have specific perfumes for different weathers and moods, and I can pick one depending on the mood that day. And to me, this helps me so much. And I had so many perfumes on the trays before. It was just too much. I was just so excited. But now I dialed it down and I do not have as many perfumes on the tray. And so I wore a lot of my perfumes on the November perfume tray. So this is Ambre Superfluide by Eaux Primordiales. And this is quite a new perfume in my collection, but I have been wearing it so much. I wore it on events firstly, and then I wore it as an everyday scent as well. It's very special, but then again, it's fresh and crisp enough to wear throughout the day, I think. This to me is fall and winter in a bottle. It's so Christmassy, fall-like as well. To me, it smells like leaves. You know, the candle by Bath and Body Works. This is what I imagine in my head. Like leaves falling, something colorful, a comforting scarf. I don't know. This is like an apple cider, like a hot apple cider. And then you get a very crisp, cold wind in your face. And then there's this booziness going on. You have some spices in the drink. And I don't know, it's just so beautiful. I have quite a lot of perfumes with this DNA, but this one is one of my favorites because it's just so easy. It's so easy to wear, but still so complex at the same time. And it's just so beautiful. I do not have to think about if I am in the mood for that one or not. I am always in the mood for this one. And I think because this is not too sweet, this would be a perfect combination. This and the Supreme Vanilla. I will try that out. Then of course I wore Gris Charnel by BDK. I told you this is one of my signature fall perfumes. This is also fall in the bottle to me, but this is a rainy fall day. This one is like more of a happy fall and winter scent to me in my mind. And this one is like this moody, it's raining, I just want to cuddle up on my sofa type of scent. This is a black tea, sandalwood, fig, cardamom scent. So you get a very strong, creamy sandalwood with some green fig, some spicy cardamom, and then you have this black tea in there, which to me doesn't smell like a black tea. It's more the feeling of black tea, like something more edgy, almost woody, masculine. So this is definitely unisex, leaning a little bit more masculine to me, but I still like to wear it. And also, because it is a little bit more masculine, maybe I could try to combine those two as well. Then I have a perfume that was not on my perfume tray. I think I saw a video of someone and I saw this perfume and I thought, okay, maybe let's give it a try. And then I tried it and I was obsessed and I wore it so much, and you're gonna laugh if you see what it is, because I fell in love with this DNA years ago. Bought some dupes, wore them, and then everyone and their mother wore these dupes or the original, whatever, and I smelled it so much that I did not want to wear it anymore. And yeah, as I said, a couple of weeks ago I saw it in a video and I said, let's try it out. And also what I wanted to say is I had so many dupes of this one, and then I got this one gifted, but I was over it. I was over it. So I think before this month, I've worn this one maybe once or twice, which is so sad. But this is Baccarat Rouge by MFK. An absolute classic in the perfume community nowadays, but it's not too old actually. This is, I don't know if something changed in me, but it smells different on me now that I wear it. It doesn't smell like how it used to be. So I bought the Cloud one by Ariana Grande, and what that one smells like is what this used to smell like on me. It was very sweet and, I don't know, praline-like, and now I don't get it. It's still sweet, but it's like spicy and sweet and airy, and there's this fresh woody aspect to it, which makes it so much more masculine than before, and then a lot of the dupes. So this one has saffron, ambroxan, hedione, and Virginia cedar. Are those the right notes? I hope so. But it does smell like saffron a lot, like very high quality original saffron. I have some at home. I love to smell saffron actually, and this is exactly what it smells like, with the beautiful note of ambroxan, which I love, and also this woody aspect from the cedar. And cedar is also one of my favorite fragrance notes. So yeah, don't know what to tell you. I'm sure you've heard about Baccarat Rouge as well. I have been wearing it a lot on its own, but I have been wearing those two a lot. You cannot see by this bottle, it's quite full still, but you do not need a lot of this one. So I have been combining those two together, and so nice, because this one just makes it a little bit more feminine and deep almost. This just makes this a little bit more special. I have been wearing my Baccarat Rouge, which I'm so happy about, because I do not want to have bottles in my collection that I do not wear. And the last one is one that is quite hit or miss, I think. This is Café Rose by Tom Ford, and it has quite a low rating. And I know a lot of people told me that they sniffed it and I do not like it. I don't know if those people tried it on their skin, because I told you, I sniffed it in store on a test strip. It was whatever to me. And on here, it's okay to me. But on my skin, it's just, it develops to something so much more beautiful. It gets so creamy and sweet and special. And I just love to wear it. So I have been wearing it quite a lot this month. This is a rose perfume, of course. It's not about the coffee. It's really not about the coffee. I love my coffee scents. This to me doesn't smell like coffee at all. So you should have named it maybe Rose Ylang Ylang or something. So it has Ylang Ylang, rose, coriander, patchouli, frankincense, sandalwood, and cardamom. And someone wrote to me that it smelled like their grandma's bathroom or something. And I was like, I wish my grandma's bathroom smelled like that. But this is definitely classy and elegant and not a very juvenile scent at all. It's quite mature, but it's not the Chanel matureness. It's just classy. But because there's this creamy, floral ylang ylang note, it makes it so much more fun and modern and takes away this classy aspect to it and just makes it more round. I love that ylang ylang sometimes has this banana fruity note to it, and you do not get it specifically, but it has something about it on my skin, and it's just very addictive if I smell it on my hand. And it's, as I said, totally different if I smell it in the air, if I smell it on a test strip, on the bottle. I don't like it at all, but on my skin, there's this magic going on. So if you want to try it, please try it out on your skin. So these were all of the perfumes that I wore the most in November. I'm so excited about December. I'm not too sure what I'm going to decide on, what to put on my December perfume trade, because I want to test and wear so many Christmassy perfumes as well as the favorites from the other months. So I'm not too sure, but I will let you know. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.